They're very proud of her at Cheyenne River in Eagle Butte at age 99. She's still pushing and promoting. And give her a round of applause for that at 99 years old. She served as an army nurse in Normandy during World War II. She has advocated for decades for preservation of emotion and Native culture. In addition, she has been a powerful advocate for diversity in the workplace. She worked in long-term nursing and eventually retired after 31 years with IHS in Eagle Butte, South Dakota, eventually becoming the director of nursing. She has received numerous honors throughout her career, such as 3 Bronze Stars from Rhineland, North France, and the Battle of the LeBeau, the French Legion of Honor. That's France's highest civilian award. In 2016, she was inducted into the South Dakota Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it for Marcella. Please, LeBeau. At this time, I would like to turn this portion of the program over to our commissioner, Jeannie Humlin, to present her with a certificate on behalf of the Administration for Children and Families.
Thank you. I'm so honored. Marcella, I know you hear me say it all the time, and I truly mean it, that you are my hero. And when I heard that you're going to travel out here and grace us with your presence, I was literally jumping up and down with excitement. And every time I've been able to see you through the years, when I visit the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe, meet with council, you were there, and you were there respectfully, but you also had a fierce voice with respect, advocating for the rights of your people, for the individual Indian ranchers there, for the rights of all the people. Your warrior spirit showed in World War II, and it continued throughout your lifetime, even today, 99 years young, and more energy than anybody. I bet her daughter, beautiful daughter Jerry here, has to keep your tennis shoes on to keep up with your mom, isn't that right? So, and I see on Facebook, whenever Marcella travels, somebody in the airport knows her and comes up and hugs her and is excited to see her, because you are a hero not only to me, but to so many. So, there's so much more that we'd love to do to honor you. Today I have a certificate, and it's from the Administration for Native Americans. It is honored to acknowledge an amazing American and Indian elder for her lifetime body of work, military service, and dedicated commitment to Native American children and families throughout the United States of America. On this day, November 29th, 2018, we proudly recognize Marcella LeBeau.
Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, we have a very special presentation from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to acknowledge and recognize Mr. John E. Wolf Wagner. He's the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of Veterans Affairs for Public and Intergovernmental Affairs. Mr. Wagner assists the Assistant Secretary in Public Affairs, Intergovernmental Affairs, Media Relations, Digital Media, Public Outreach and Engagement, including for homelessness, veterans, and tribal relations. He plays a critical role in guiding VA public and internal communication strategies and engagement. He has served 35 years in the military, retiring last May as a major. And ladies and gentlemen, like Ms. LeBeau, Mr. Wagner received a Bronze Star for his service in Baghdad. Before he comes up, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to acknowledge with him Mr. Clay Ward, who has done tremendous work with VA and Indian communities throughout the country as the Office of Tribal Government Relations. He is in the Department of Veterans Affairs, ladies and gentlemen, and a proud member of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. One more time, Mr. Clay Ward. I'd like to turn this portion of the program over to John E. Wolf Wagner.
Good morning, folks. Very happy to be here. One of the privileges I have as my duties as Secretary for the Veterans Affairs, Department of Veterans Affairs, is telling the stories and learning the stories of great individuals, including those of the greatest generation, like Ms. LeBeau here. So I'm very happy to be here on behalf of the Secretary of Veterans Affairs to present you with something. I'd like to read what they put on it here for her, and I also have another smaller, more personal gift for you. On behalf of the Department of Veterans Affairs, we'd like to present her with a certificate of appreciation in recognition and appreciation for outstanding, continuous commitment and dedication to the U.S. Army and the veteran community. As a first lieutenant in the Army Nurse Corps during World War II, and as a panel member on the Elder Community Care Network held on November 29, 2018, your immense contributions made a huge difference in improving the lives of veterans. Congratulations and a job well done. Signed, Mr. Robert L. Wilkie, Secretary, Veterans Affairs. Again, ma'am, thank you so very much for all your service, your wonderful years, and I hope many, many more to continue to do so. And with that, they asked me to give you the Secretary's coin. I don't know how many coins that you've done, and a nice coin exchange, and there you go. And I hope you have a wonderful meeting here, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. John E. Wagner and Clay Ward at LeBeau. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, on behalf of Senator John Thone of South Dakota, please welcome Ryan Donnelly as he reads for the senator. Round of applause, Ryan.
Good morning, everyone. Senator Thune, Senator Rounds, and Congresswoman Noem weren't able to be here today, but they wanted me to read this letter they had written for Marcella. Good morning. We write today to recognize Marcella LeBeau of Eagle Butte, South Dakota, for her accomplishments as a leader and as a nurse. She is a member of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. Marcella has dedicated her life to serving others. She completed a diploma in nursing at St. Mary's Hospital in Pierre in 1942 and served in the U.S. Army Nurse Corps as a first lieutenant during World War II, taking her from the U.S. to Wales, England, France, and Belgium. While serving in the Army from 1943 to 1946, Marcella cared for countless wounded warriors, including at D-Day and the Battle of the Bulge. In 2004, on the 60th anniversary of D-Day, Marcella was among 100 World War II American veterans awarded France's highest civilian honor, the French Legion of Honor, at the French Embassy in Washington, D.C. Following her service in the Army Nurse Corps, Marcella worked for the Indian Health Service in Eagle Butte for 31 years. She also served on the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribal Council for 4 years and became the Eagle Butte IHS Hospital's Director of Nursing. Marcella accomplished all of this while raising 8 children with her husband Gilbert. After retiring as the Director of Nursing from the IHS in Eagle Butte, Marcella and her granddaughter opened a quilting shop. They make a variety of quilts, with the main feature being the star quilt used by the Lakota people for honoring and naming ceremonies, memorials, and various life achievements. In 2016, Marcella was inducted into the South Dakota Hall of Fame and received the Women in History Award from the Spirit of the Prairie chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. In May 2018, she received an honorary doctorate of public service from the South Dakota State University commencement ceremony. We commend Marcella LeBeau for her many contributions to her community, state, and nation. At 99 years old, she continues to exemplify public service and is a great example to others. We wish her the best as she continues to make the most out of the life God has given her. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan Donnelly, on behalf of Senator Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Commissioner would like to have you please rise, as well as Clay Ward, Mr. John E. Wagner, Ryan Donnelly. We can all rise at this time. I'd like to turn this portion of the program to our DJ, Marcus Anthony Wynn, to play an honor song on behalf of Miss LeBeau. Oh. Joseph and Florence Ryan as they look down from above at their daughter. 99 years as an advocate throughout not just Indian country but all over the world. Bronze stars, the French Legion of Honor. Proud member of the Cheyenne River Tribe in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. The Two Kettle Band, all the way from the small community of Thomas, South Dakota. One more time, Marcella, LeBeau. Give a round of applause. Also like to thank our panel this morning for sharing your words along with this young lady here. We'd also like to thank all of our presenters. Commissioner Hovland. We'd like to thank Clay Ward. We'd like to thank John E. Wolf Wagner. We'd like to thank Brian Donnelly. Senator Thune. We'd like to thank all of our veterans in attendance. Let's give our veterans a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcella, pretty rainbow woman LeBeau. Thank you. All right. You may be seated. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Beautiful. Man, great panel too as well. Jeez. Did you guys enjoy that panel? Man.